So this is my review on the 2017 Ducati Scrambler Urban Enduro. So first things first with this thing. This is the 2017 Ducati Scrambler Urban Enduro. It's got the 803cc L-twin that Ducati's made forever, air-cooled. It's about a 95 degree day here in Massachusetts, which is very hot. So you can feel this thing, with it being air-cooled, is pretty sluggish today, comparatively to a cooler day. This is going to be a mostly off-road review. I might go back on the road. But I just want you guys to be able to see what this thing is capable of off-road, and it's actually quite comfortable. I mean, you can't compare it to an on-off-road because it's not. It is a scrambler. It's a motorcycle. It's not a dual sport by any means. And with this being the Urban Enduro edition and the seat height only being 31 inches and change, I mean, it's not the desert sled either. I mean, I know the desert sled's more geared for desert riding and whoops and bumps and all that stuff, and the clearance on this thing, the Urban Enduro, is not very high. But it does what it's supposed to, you know? With it being mostly geared towards road, on-road environments. Screen full of tanks, sorry guys. With it being geared towards on-road environments, I mean, taking it off-road is something few will do with it anyways. But it does well. I mean, the suspension's not too soft, like you'd think it would be. It rebounds off these whoops pretty well. I know you guys probably can't see like the depth of what I'm doing, but these are pretty deep whoops, and it just powers through them. I mean, not too big of a deal. I mean, definitely stand, or it's gonna buck you off the seat. But if you have good off-roading posture, then you're not gonna have a problem getting this thing to do what you want. It's very capable of giving you some light pack road experience, and to give you a little bit of that off-roading. Say you're getting stuck in traffic on the highway and you're sick of waiting. Sucks being on an air-cooled motorcycle on the highway. But then you can take this thing off on a trail and go have an adventure, you know? That's what the Scrambler's all about, the Scrambler line. I know Triumph also has the Scrambler. I've ridden, and the engine was a little lackluster comparatively. Not the Street Scrambler, not to be confused with that 1200, but the actual Scrambler itself that they have, 700 I think. But it was a little lackluster, like it seemed more tame, made for the street. This thing, the 803 on it is pretty peppy. It can be very aggressive while you're moving, obviously, because it's air cooled. But on a 90-degree day, yeah, it feels a little more laid back than usual. But still, the power is very linear. You're not really worried about the thing being too aggressive on you. While it is still aggressive, it's not too aggressive. I take it easy around that turn. I gotta take this thing back home and film at the same time. But tank again. But yeah, if you guys are wondering if the Urban Enduro can go off-road, I mean, take it from me, it can, and it does so in stride. So if you're thinking about getting one and saying, hey, you want to spend some time off-road, this thing can do it. This is Chris, Off-Road 8, signing off.